Hello eBay. Up for sale, this is 1993 Mercedes-Benz 2.6 Sportline limited edition. Anybody out there who's a Mercedes fan knows how rare these cars are. This car was the last year for the 190, and Mercedes, when they ended that line, they made a special edition up. This was the top of the line special edition, only 700 made. They came in 2.3 and 2.6 versions. The 2.3 variant was emerald green exterior with a tan interior with the usual wood trimming. The 2.6 variant, which is this version, has a bigger engine, came with a black only exterior with a black and red trimmed interior and carbon fiber trim. This is the top of the line model. This car also came with a Sportline shifter, lowered ride height, special suspension, smaller steering wheel for quicker turn ratios, and these alloy wheels too. These wheels were not available yet on any 190e. These are the stock wheels, and it's only because this is a 2.6 Sportline limited edition. These wheels only came on these cars. Otherwise, they were on the later cars, the 94 and 5s. They weren't available yet. This is the first car they rode on. Okay. I'll do a little video of this car. Actually, two videos. The first video will be showing the exterior, and the second video will be the interior and the features inside and fast test drive. Okay. So we'll get started. Let's tell you a little bit about this car. This is a one-owner car owned by the same person. So it's brand new. Okay. The car is super clean. It has all the original features. We have the original key for the car, the original owner's manuals and booklets, original floor mats, the original first aid kit is there, the original radio is there, the original spare tire is there. So all the car's original equipment is still intact with the vehicle. It's all here. Paint in this car looks to be all original. I know on the Carfax there is showing one accident 5 years ago, and what that was in the parking lot. The original owner's son told me in the parking lot, somebody backed into the car, and they put a scratch on this lower molding here. So this lower molding was repainted. Just the molding. I don't believe the quarter panel was repainted, just that bottom piece. And that's it. All the VIN numbers on the car match, so there was no parts change or anything. So this car, besides that little lower trim, is 100% original. Nothing was done to it. Okay. Okay, walking around the vehicle, car's front bumper is really clean. Try to point out any flaws that you do see, because the car's 25 years old, so you have to expect that. Also too, I failed to mention, this car's only got 40,000 miles. It just turned 40,000, so extremely low mile vehicle. Probably the lowest mile 2.6 Sportline limited edition, maybe even in the country. These cars are rare, and a lot of them step out to Germany. Hood of the car, no chips. Front bumper has no chips on it. There's some slight, fading on the, I guess the front fog lights. Lenses were there and there. No cracks, just a little, it's from the age, I guess. It's quite common. Headlights are fine, mufflers are fine. Those lights do work. Everything works in the front. Very, very slight pitting on the top part of the grille there. Otherwise, it's in fantastic shape. Nothing out of the ordinary. The car's alloy wheels are in perfect condition. There's no scuffs or anything. The tires on the car, in my opinion, should be changed. They're old. They hold air, but based upon their age and condition, I would just say go ahead and change them. There might even be the original tires for this car. I'm not really sure, but they're definitely old. Okay, down the side of the car, very clean, no scratches, no scrapes. Okay. There is a small little ding I noticed by the gas cap door here. Very, very minor. Okay. Come along the back here. Very clean. Clean decollage, clean rear trunk. Rear tail lights are perfect condition as well. This car also, these models, they came with no emblems in the rear. Mercedes-Benz deleted all the rear emblems. This car is basically the pre-AMG car. Before AMG started making cars from Mercedes, this was the prerequisite to that. I mean, the rear of the car is perfect. There's nothing really to point out. Power antenna on the car works, obviously. Okay. All the glass in the car was good. Down the side of the car, again, no scratches, no scrapes. You know, there is probably 3 or 4 small little door dings here and there. There's one right there, one in the fender, one by the molding over there. I mean, they're very minor. If you were really wanting to buy a car that was perfect, you could just bring it to a paintless dent guy. He'll bang them right out without even doing paintwork to the car. I've done it before in some of my other vehicles. And I mean, I'm being really picky with the car. I mean, I'm really like pointing out everything. And there's really not much to point out. It's just really that clean. Roof of the car is in great shape. Again, windshield, all the trims are nice. Yeah, you got some little bit of waviness in that little rubber gasket there by the mirror. Again, which for 25 years old, it's rubber, it's typical. Not gonna find one without that. Same thing with this side, a little bit of waviness in that little gasket there, but you know, it's fine, but trying to point out everything. Wheels are mint. All the lower molding and cladding is perfect. Open the gas tank door and you can see how original the car is. All the stickers are still present. I mean, usually these all fall off and they're gone. All in fine shape. And back there, the seats are in nice condition. Usually these cars, you'll see most of them, well, pretty much all of them, the leather in the middle there was split. This car, it's perfect. There's no splitting in the rear. And the car is just in fine shape. As I mentioned, the numbers are intact in all the parts. Right there again, and they all match. There's the original floor mats. There's the front license plate bracket. So if your state requires a front plate, the bracket's there. You have that. Trunk. Okay, here's the spare. There's the original tag still attached to it. Okay. Floor mats on the car are very old, but we have them. They are the original mats for the car. And here's the car's interior. You can see it's just in fine shape. The seats have not even any wear on them. Just gonna open the hood real fast, and that'll conclude our exterior video before we go to the interior. There we go. Car is running. Hood insulator is in fine shape. You can see it. Car's got, looks like a brand new battery. All the little plastic containers, coolant, washer fluid. All the lines are in nice shape. You can see the car runs quiet. There's a fuse box. I mean, it's just a nice car. If you're looking for one of these vehicles, you're not going to find a better one. Definitely not with low miles. That's for sure. So, okay, this will conclude my first video, and we'll start on my second.